Good morning, everybody. All right, let me get set up for the camera on. How are we doing? How are we doing? Camera on. Take the cover off. Yo, chat. The room's a mess. I haven't cleaned back here at all. So, good morning. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day so far. Let's get into it. Get into Korea. Welcome. All right, chat. Here's what we're working with here. Pretty clean setup so far on ES and NQ. So, I have ES right there. Let's check the daily chart, right? ES has tapped into its daily fair value gap here. NQ has not. So another SMT at the daily gap. First it was with YM, now it's with ES. So we dump off open. I like shorts. Either we tap into that daily gap somehow and go down, or we just straight up dump and then we end up down into previous day low, things like that. But overall, pretty clean last night. If you guys are trading last night, this is actually pretty clean. London session was nice. We tapped into the daily gap and then kind of drove down. There was no clean like 15 or 5 minute entry. Even the woman was a little iffy, but a turtle soup entry would have been good. So we'll see what happens here. ES is currently up 0.21%, and Q is up 0.3%. Let's look at our sell side. We have some sell side down here on NQ. London low, I believe. The ES has taken that low, I believe. Yeah, ES is taking that low. So small SMT there. We're gonna go for these areas of sell size today. 15-minute, we have a 15-minute order block and a 15-minute fair value gap formed here. So we have some bearish P rays if we do pump in the morning. And then we could look to short off that or just short off open. So I do think today's gonna be a short day. It just depends whether we're gonna go like this, right? Or we're just gonna go dump off open like this and then continue lower. So those are two scenarios that I'm watching for today. And yeah, how the trading day goes. The worst thing would be if we just continued grinding up. That would be bad. All right. Why Nasdaq look at pre-market? Yeah, pre-market's been good. All right, Jack. Currently 90% off on Apex. Make sure to use code SMART. Get all the rewards. For other prop firms, not for Apex, but other firms, you do get rewards. I'm gonna link it in the chat box. I gotta brush my beard. I'm all over the place because Moomin, I feel like the draw liquidity is lower, so if we go higher, it's just not high probability for me. Remember the ESL last night was a little cleaner. No. I like the sell side down here though. Yeah, that 4 hour periodic gap is also that sell side that I have marked out. ES currently tapping into it, but NQ hasn't. ES barely tapped into it. You can see here, right? But if you look at NQ hasn't tapped it. I want to see it get tapped. It's that London low too. Go hourly inversion too. Like, looks good for shorts. But we'll stay patient. Yo, what's good, Matt? A do-rag will look good on you. I wear a do-rag when I have my braids on to keep my hair down. Maybe I'll bring it out for the stream a couple times. I do enjoy wearing it. It's very comfortable. I think we have the 15-minute gap. Yeah, that's kind of what my idea is. What am I missing? My chain. Chat, if I don't wear my chain, I feel naked. I'm gonna go grab my chain. Oh yeah, happy Ramadan, whoever celebrates. Shout out. Appreciate DB. Good demo song name. Dude, I have no idea. It's just a playlist. It doesn't have a song list. All right, well, do you think we're dump off open or get a retracement here? It's a 15-minute. A lot of volatility for sure. PBT Pro accounts are back after the risk management team went in there and probably tweaked a couple things. That's pretty good. All right, 4 minutes, chat. Let's see what we get here. Ideally, we just dump off opening. Done.
Your cup still by the sink, like you might come back to drink. Every little thing you left feels
What's your buy today and why I am bearish? We have SMT in the daily gap with ES and NQ. Yeah, I do most times. I think you feel that 15-minute IFG into the 4-hour fly back out. I hope not, bro. I hope that 4-hour kind of gets knifed through. We'll see. Let me post on IG that we're live. Wait a second.
Still wake up reaching out. Every dream ends the same, with you walking away. They say love is temporary, but loneliness stays longer. I tried to be the stronger one. Now I don't feel strong.
What do you think about Edwards getting All-Star MVP? He was trying, which is good. I think 1B set the tone for trying in the All-Star game. It was cool. All the other events sucked ass though. I feel like Kawhi could have got MVP, but they got blown out. Dude, Ant's a beast, bro. Funny enough, I'm going to a Laker game on Tuesday with Dodgy. You ever go to EDM Fest? I've never been to EDM Fest. Comlo playlist? Yeah, this type of music's fire. Valentine was good, bro. It was great. Had a good time. Good morning, Compound. Good morning. I think this open quickly takes out 800s. How long have you been trading? Since the start of 2021. Bro, don't tell me this is a data high. Forex factory. Is today Wednesday, chat? There's no data high. We have FOMC minutes at 11 Eastern though. I execute on NQ. I like trading NQ. I don't trade ES that much. Oh, that was pretty predictable. Okay. All right, let's see what we get here. We got the 4-hour tap here. Two scenarios, like I said. You can go up to that daily gap and reject, or just reject here. If we inverse this 4-hour chart, that'd be really good. Let's kind of delete this. A 4-hour change in the state of delivery here would be ideal here. Okay, so break under, change in state of delivery. We short this into previous day low would be the most ideal situation. That's my ideal situation here, and so far so good. It's really good. Let's see how far. Okay, ES Asia lows. Asia lows. All right. There was 830. Was it a orange folder? I don't see it on Forex Factory. It might have been an orange folder. If it is, I'm not gonna pay attention to it too much. All right, be patient here, chat. Size down today. We are very volatile. The volatility is here, moving a good amount. So We'll stay patient, wait for our trades here. Like I said, we have a 15-minute PD array above that we can possibly tap into on ES and NQ. Currently tapping that 4-hour gap and respecting it, as you guys can see. Very small gap, but if we go inversion, I'll look for that short there. Gotta stay patient. Like, trust me, I would love to just sell this into the lows, but we got to be very, very cautious today on how we approach this price action. Look at OB here. We'll give it a couple jabs today. Like, I'll give it a couple jabs for lower prices today. We could hit an OB here. This might not be a bad setup, honestly.
Your cup still by the sink, like you might come back to drink. Every little thing you left feels heavier.
NQ is pretty much flat on the day so far.
I don't cry the way I used to. Tears got tired of the truth. Now I just sit with the pen, like it's something I should keep. You left me in the quiet when nothing says your name. The world keeps moving on, but I'm stuck inside that day.
You can see the watermark in the back. This is the current 1 minute. I was on the 5 minute right there though. All right, chat. Make sure to drop a like on the stream. We'll get 100+ likes. We'll do giveaways as always. Currently, we're just chilling, waiting. I have a bearish bias, but I am very wary of that 4-hour gap here. So just chilling right now, waiting, and staying patient. All we're doing is staying patient. Good, Abby. Mr. Abby. They won't let me market the video earnings. Okay, even though we have that SMT in play, it could the downside could be in place still, or the upside, but we just gotta be cautious. I'm just gonna mark out some areas of liquidity that I would be interested in if we take shorts here. And if her buy side, I would probably aim for like the 2-minute gaps. If we get a break of structure to the downside, chat, I'll give this a jab. It's not the highest probability jab, but I will give it to it. It's almost a 3-to-1 R, so I don't mind it. All right, chat. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this. Let me sign in real quick. All right. All right. I'm gonna jab this. See. Overall, size down. It's a wide stop, wide TP as well. We'll give this a couple jabs today, like I said. Not gonna be the end all be all with one jab. No, don't say range day, please. Please. So far this week, I was red yesterday. I was green the day before on Tuesday. So we'll see. I was red yesterday because I just overdid the shorts. Like, I was looking at shorts a little too much, and then I ended up paying the price for it. Got a little trigger happy with the shorts. It's more so playing draw on liquidity right now. That's the main thing. Dropping right now. Yeah, I'm just playing draw on liquidity. Like I said, if this doesn't work, I'll play the 15-minute gap. I'm not really too worried about it. Chat, make sure to drop a like on the stream. We got a bunch of heads in here. We'll do some giveaways. Probably start them soon, depending on, as soon as we get 100 likes, we'll start some giveaways today. We got a bunch of prop firm sales going on. We got a bunch of giveaways going on. I just looked. It's literally called Best of Deep House 2026 Chill Mix and Deep Feelings. All it's called. All right, chat. I think we're gonna go for those 15-minute gaps. Unfortunately. No. Oh my god, dude. Am I still in? I got a tick left on this. We got one tick left on this. This is annoying because I'm so bearish because we have the daily fair value gap tap, but the lower time frame has not been kind of with me. Yeah, that shows the same thing. I took that morning short. We caught a really nice trade, and after that, it's been kind of meh. All right, we're still in. I'm down like 25 points on this. Not much.
We talked in circles late at night.
Might be a short on the 15 minute. Yeah, that 15 minute. Ideally, that 15-minute gap's pretty small. It's the OB too, but I don't know.
Every pause felt twice as long.
FOMC today is FOMC minutes. Keep that in mind. It's not FOMC, it's FOMC minutes. Usually FOMC minutes has been pretty bad throughout our last year and so far. Link the playlist. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I like to keep it chill in the streams in terms of music. Chat, are you guys green or red on the week so far? I am green, but I am one red day, one green day. It's been a pretty tough week so far. I didn't trade the bank holiday price action. It actually ended up being good. But yesterday, if you guys are just joining in, basically what happened was I was green on the day yesterday. I took a short off morning, but I over traded and I took 3 trades. So my rules are always, if I take 2 losses in a row, I'm done. Right? So I took a morning trade. I was green. I took a afternoon loss, and I took a PM loss. And then I was done. So I went 1 for 2. I was basically going for those downside moves over and over again, right? Basically looking for this type of price action. Haunts me because these lows are so clean and I know they're gonna get hit, but they're not getting hit. That's the issue, right? So I have to wait. So I take some paper cuts along the way. Eventually this will deliver and then we'll be all fine. But lower time frame wise, this is not fun at all. All right, chat, I got stopped out there. I wanted to see Asia lows at least get swept here on NQ. We have equal lows on there, but NQ had a different idea. Like I said, we'll give this a couple goes. We'll give this a couple goes. ES is a lot stronger than NQ right now. I mean, just look at the candles too. The thing is, ES is already tapping into that gap. There's been so much SMT with these PD arrays with the ES and NQ. It's making it hard for a lower time frame kind of play out. Yeah, I was kind of hoping the daily fair value gap got hit last night, but it didn't. Right, like we left it by like 50 points, and the ES actually took it. This is the day where if I was awake during London session, I would be done trading. I was shorted last night, but me and Lance will be kind of talking about it, how overnight has been so much better than New York, but it just takes too long, bro. Can't stay up that late. Like I refuse to take any upside until that daily gap gets inversed, or even if we break structure above like here, because these lows are too smooth. All right, y'all, let's do some giveaways real quick while we let this kind of retrace back into this PD raise. 0 for 1 so far this morning. We'll give another jab if I like the setup. Pretty shitty open. All right, giveaway is live in the Discord. If you guys don't know, you can join this. You get the smart prop firm points, and you can redeem them for evaluation accounts and much more. For London, I use the same thing. Honestly, let me fix this. It's the same thing. This is why I didn't want the 15-minute gap to get tapped into. It has a lot of strength. I'm just gonna honestly, this keeps grinding up. I'll wait for the daily gap to get tapped into here. 130 points away. It's annoying, man. No, I'm not trading with Top Step right now. The only firm I'm trading with right now is Take Profit Trader. That's it. TPT. Trying to get that TPT live account and run it up. All right, 15-minute currently getting a wick. We'll see what the lower time frame does. There's no gaps though. You guys see on the 1 minute, or there's no fair value at all. There's nothing. So like if I'm playing this 15-minute rejection, I usually look for inversion here, but there's no inversion. The only thing there is some structure here. But I don't like playing break of structures. I like playing inversion. So I don't want to. This jab looks good though if we break structure, but if we had an inversion there, it'd be much cleaner. It's probably like a 30-second or 15-second, but I don't go that low. I love when people ask me why I'm not trading with Apex. I got you, bro. This is why I'm not trading with Apex. I can't trade with them no more. As much as I want to trade with Apex, I can't. I can't trade with Apex. I already hit the max win, bro. I got 900K payout November. We're done. Can't trade them no more. It's a no more gaming the system for you.
We're breathing in the same delay, but never on the same beat. Your words fall just behind.
After first big I mean, that payout's huge, so like I could have been out. Trading the same way, same approach. The thing is, I think Apex kind of built me to trade trailing drawdown. So with Take Profit Trader, it's the same thing. My discipline a little bit is lacking on the take profit side of things because it is one day you could go into live. So I just need to put that to the back burner and kind of understand, just take my time with it. That's the only thing I'm kind of messing up with TBT versus Apex, is not taking my time with the positions, going a little bit heavier. I need to follow my 3 to 5 micro size and I'll be fine. And I'll get those live accounts in probably like 10 days. All right, chat. Pretty shitty ass open, I'm not gonna lie. 15-minute here. But I would say this: if I could still trade 20 Apex, that is the only firm I would trade with. You guys know I like to focus on one firm at a time. Apex would be the only one. I love trading my live account. Most of my trades are done on my live account. So you know, I only try to trade one prop at a time. I like Apex better because I felt like for me it was easier to kind of, it's not even an easier whatever, it's just what kind of matches with your trading style. For me, Apex really matched my trading style because I was able to take my time with it and kind of use 3 to 5 micros, hold trades for the full day after my trailing drawdown went away, and catch, you know, 200 300 point moves, and you know, kind of boost my accounts that way. Once you get above the trailing drawdown, it's free game. We're rejecting both the one. Yeah, we're rejecting. So we have a hourly inversion here, also 15-minute rejection. I think I'm gonna jab this if we get a break of structure. We got a break of structure down here. I'll probably jab this one more time. Ideally, some fair value gaps get formed here. As you guys can see, there's no fair value gap has been formed since our open at 9:30. Yeah, no fair value gap formed on ES. No fair value gap formed besides this one, small one right here, but I'm not really considering that. I'm so bearish, chat. I have swings going too, so I'm not too worried about the downside if we don't catch on the day trade, but I'm extremely bearish. For me, every single pop here has been short the pop. It's been working out very nicely. Oops. Because, like I said, that daily gap, the daily OB up here, we have really nice PD arrays, and we have a lot of liquidity down here built up. We have this low from yesterday. We have Monday low from February 9th, and then the November low. This is the main low that I'm looking for. After this, I'm kind of free game in what I'm going for, but definitely want to play downside. Got a very small fair value gap here. Pretty low probability open so far, unfortunately. There's literally no gaps, no nothing. Well, the PM sessions have been a little bit better than the mornings. All right, 4 hour here closes in about 9 minutes. This 4 hours really not telling us much. We're currently getting a wick out of the 4 hour gap, but kind of exactly where we started the last 4 hour at. The closure of the gap is 780s. The winners of the giveaway were Scrag and KUR. Make sure to DM me your smart prop from email, and I'll get you guys. Someone asked me what webcam do I use. It says Sony something. Jess, if you're watching this, can you like post in the chat or in the general chat in the Discord?
We keep circling the truth.
Yeah, what if we flip here though?
We're scared of something new.
Those data highs, I guess.
Every word stays in our throat. Every touch is almost close.
ZVE10, there you go. Super Seek and Destroy, yeah.
But you're already halfway. Looking back with tired eyes, like you know this won't align. Right here.
Low probability action this morning. Yeah, it's mostly this chop. We're just chopping around. I'm not gonna take anything in this. PM session has been a lot cleaner, so I'll probably I don't know. We'll see if PM comes good today again, but so far the AM session has been ass cheeks. Like, look at this, bro.
Faces heavy, hearts are light. We pretend it's just a night, but the silence in between says more than we both need.
If I had to be a betting man, I'm gonna guess we're gonna run these highs again at 80s. Not enough for me to put on any risk. This has been pretty bad price action to start the week off. I thought this week would be a little bit cleaner because we don't have a lot of news, and you know, news has already happened. We'll go, but Troposaurus. It's FOMC minutes though. Like, the minutes aren't gonna do anything. That's the issue. They're not gonna do shit. London was clean with a daily SMT, but New York has been terrible. You're like 100 from here. It's like 100 points to the daily gap. All right, chat, let's get to 150 likes. We'll do another giveaway. 150 and we'll do another giveaway. I mean, look at this though. Look at this. Oh shit, not that. We got the LR forming. Low resistance liquidity is there. This is for sure gonna run those highs up here. What is this? 590-20s. This looks pretty good for higher at this point. We have the high. The high has a bunch of LR. I'll probably get swooped here soon.
The night keeps breaking through.
This is similar to what happened yesterday to me and how I ended. This is pretty much how I ended up red on the day. Yeah, I was thinking about like we would flip bias here, but since the price action here was so ass, I was like, kind of hold off on it. All right, we're getting pretty close to that daily gap now, like 90 points away. Why does my 1 minute chart look like that? Let me refresh this. Daily gap is a target, chat. I got you. The playlist I'm gonna post it right now. 995. No, just to enter the giveaway, you just enter on Discord, and then if you get picked, just DM me your smart profit email. Now I was looking at this 1 minute though. I didn't end up taking it. Guys, I can't wait for all the ICTs. Oh my god, perfect inversion trade here, guys. We just made $10,000. We just made $25,000 on our demo account. You're gonna go to Instagram after this, and everyone's gonna be like, "This is the greatest trading day of all time." Dude, shots fired at everyone, bro. All these guys are frauds out here, bro.
I've been walking through the night alone, chasing echoes of a love long gone.
Chat, daily gap's coming. That's all I could say. This is gonna happen. The issue is this daily gap is not that large. It's like 50 points. So I don't know if we're gonna go tap into this OB or not. But I'm gonna be sweeping NDX. Why do you guys always think I'm talking about Dodgy, bro? Dodgy's literally coming to my house on our Sunday night. Me and Dodgy are cool. We talk about it all the time, how people like, every time I say something, you guys always think Dodgy. Come on, bro, you should have expected that. I called it. Oh my god, dude. Hamza, you are the GOAT. Holy shit. Would you long to the gap though? Yeah, I would. But we're not gonna get any pullbacks before we tap that. We're not. It's gonna be a no pullback on the 1 minute, and it's gonna go. There's been, I mean, ever since that Inversion was like the best setup, but this price action here made me hesitate on this. That's it. That's the only thing. Well, you could probably jab this with like a wide stop and you'll be fine. Like, but the RR is just gonna be negative at this point. We have some 5 minute gaps gonna form, but this is for sure gonna go to 995. So if you could use a wide stop and not really worry about it, you can go long and be chilling. I hope we test the opening. We got a long time. I mean, it's gonna go to that daily gap. I think after the daily gap, we'll come back into a range. This is gone. This is like in blind longs into 995 max size, no stop loss. I heard no stop. No, seriously, bro. That's the only thing you could do in this price action. Get a small chunk of it. $996 or $995. That's what it is. Unfortunate, but
talking half-made sentences, like we're scared to be too clear. Every silence says too much when you're standing near. Your eyes avoid the obvious.
Long it all, chat, for the freest 20 points of your life. Reverses all the way back down to low day. My boy, what's good? How we doing? Went long. I made my money for today since past week was Friday. Just trying to. Nah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I'm red on the day right now, but we'll get that back. Pass account was $1 away from max loss. I think, chat, when we hit this high, like I said, this is the freest 20 points, whatever, 35 points, whatever it was, into these highs. There it is. How to check it on the boy, bro. I've been seeing your IG shit, bro. Keep killing it. That inversion really gave us the full fucking move, bro. Chat, this is low-key why. People ask me, why isn't SMT part of your full strategy? And this is why. We had daily SMT with YM yesterday, didn't deliver. We had daily SMT today with ES, didn't deliver. This is why I really don't care for SMT as much. It's gone. That inversion took it, bro. The thing is, yeah, sorry, I agree with you. The thing is, we had SMT though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like today was a perfect storm for this to reject. Because going into earlier today, ES had already taken out the daily gap. Or tapped the daily gap. All right, chat. Scary hours around here. This time I'm going to start scaling into some swings. Some more swings. All right, this is normally where I start getting into NDX in the money call puts. They're very expensive. I'm not gonna go out the money or even I'm not gonna go at the money or out of the money. I'm gonna go in the money with these. I'm gonna go get pretty heavy and expensive contracts.
And you're up on the trade 10 times nightly. You know I think you're scared. It's the perfect color.
Yeah, but I'm going deep in the money though. I'm not going out of the money or at the money with this type of price action. I want to make sure I'm protecting my downside. Why is my chart like this? Protecting my downside.
Watch on the video. Watch on the video.
I mean, I trade 0DT all the time, bro. That's just how my system is. The 0DTs are. I prefer trading 0DT options over even trading futures at sometimes, like especially days like this where not a lot of entries, but you know where the draw is going to be at. Yeah. Like on the move up when there's no entry, like we all knew it was going to go to 995 pretty after that initial pop off the inversion. I was like, okay, this is probably going to go. I would take 0DTs there versus anything else. All right, Chad, look, this is a setup right here. I mean, up or down, bro. This is it, bro. This is it. Just TBT right now. That's the only one I'm trading. And options, obviously, dude. Options. Love options. 0DTE swing trading. My bread and butter. And I don't mind putting on size too for 0DTs because like if I'm gonna put on size, I'm gonna go in the money, obviously. Like last week I was doing like 15k size per play. I think I took like 4 options play last week. I had a 100k week on it, so like going into this week I'll risk about half that. Go for it. There's no dumb questions. There is option contracts. Is GLD for gold? I don't know what it is for silver though, but I think it's SLV. But there is some for gold and stuff, but it hasn't been moving that much no more. But like prime when they were moving like 30% a day, they were moving crazy, dude. Yeah, Robinhood has it. Yep. If you have SLV and GLD. Those are the 2 tickers. All right, chat. Let's see how many likes we got. All right, drop a like on the stream. Let's do another smart prop firm giveaway. We're gonna give out more points. You guys can use these points to redeem them for evals, back testing tools, a bunch of other shit on the marketplace. So make sure you guys go check that out. We'll do 2 winners again. It is live. All right, chat. If you guys are new to the stream, keep in mind when we take trades, I usually go to live stream for around 80 to 90 minutes. Right after that, if I'm in a trade, I'll update you guys on the Discord on whatever I'm in. We still have a bunch of time left, but I'm just saying if I'm ever in a trade and then I go into, we close the stream or whatever, stay in the Discord, even in the general chat. If I give you guys a play out for free, I'm obviously gonna keep you guys updated or whatever. So let's keep that in mind. With options though, not everyone takes the same contracts, right? Because some people have larger accounts, some people don't. Someone who's doesn't have a big account isn't going to take a $12,000 options contract, right? So if you don't trade NDX, if you don't trade SPX, I always say you can go to QQQ, go to SPY. Those contracts are way cheaper, and they move well. So you can always mix and match what you like to do. You can basically save smart prop. Any reason why I don't know. Some people have Discord alert issues. There's only a few, but I'm not too sure, bro. You basically save the SPF. What does that mean? What are we saving?
I'll never let you go.
What are we saving? Yeah, you can save the points. You can use them whenever. Ideally, you'd probably want to accumulate the points so you can get like the bigger accounts.
Your cup still by the sink, like you might come back to drink. Every little thing you left.
I would buy in the money. So let's say QQ, I think it's at 607 right now. I would buy like 608, 609. But okay, so it depends, right? Like I really gotta make an options video, right? So if we're like super bearish on the day and we're continuing down, like let's give me, I'm gonna give you guys an example. Like let's say it's like this type of day, right? Where we're just knifing, right? You can take out of the money plays in this environment. You really can, right? You could take like let's say QQQ is at 605 right here. You can take 602, 601s and be fine because we're in a trend, right? When you're playing counter trend, you want to make sure you're not taking out of the money because counter trend is very hard to kind of reverse throughout the day, right? It might take a lot of time. So if you play out of the money and it takes a couple hours for the market to go in your favor and it only goes like 100 points and you're like 200 points out of the money, then your contracts are going to get destroyed anyway. So it depends whether you're playing within the trend. If you're playing within the trend, you can take out of the money, right? Especially for downside, because downside is always going to move faster. But if you're playing against the trend, you want to take in the money, not even at the money or not even out of the money, in the money contracts, because you got to understand you're trying to play a full reversal. It's going to take time and it's going to have a lot of pullbacks into gaps and things of that nature. So keep that in mind when you are playing options, right? There's a reason why sometimes I take out of the money contracts, sometimes I take in the money contracts. It just means to it just depends what the situation is in the market, right? So you don't want to get cooked, basically trading so far out of the money. I'll go, Hamza. You go, bro. Normally I'm at like my TP or wherever my, like let's say I'm taking a short position, right, TG, and I'm like, oh, I think NQ could drop 100 points. I'll grab an NDX contract 100 points out of the money, knowing that when it hits my TP, it'll be in the money. But if I'm playing a reverse off a higher time frame like I am right here, I'm playing so deep in the money because, okay, if the market can still go against me 100 points, I'm not going to be as red or whatever because the contract's not going to die as much. Obviously, I'll be red on the position, but it's not going to be like, oh, minus 99% off of a 100-point move. That's the biggest thing for me, at least. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, predicting downside. And if it's like I said, if I'm going with the trend, then I really don't care. Then I'll go far out the money, especially when I'm bearish and I you know, those days where you're really reading the market and you know it's kind of a continuation sell or whatever, then you'll be fine. All right, if you guys are just joining in, you guys want to take longs, like this is a pretty much a no man's land at this point. Either way for the daily inversion and stuff like that, but like something good ran out of it, but somehow still goes on. I'm almost letting. This is a current daily look on NQ, chat. I'm not gonna lie, this is looking kind of bad. If we get above February 12th closure, that's gonna be really nasty. Oh, let me read. Are you bringing 0 T's? So I have swings. I get in a. It's your ES question. Yeah, usually I only have one chart open at this point because I usually have it like this, and I have ES on my other monitor. So if I'm like looking this way and I'm not really paying attention, it's either I'm on looking through Discord or I'm looking through the ES. No, I don't have video on options. I gotta make it. Yeah, let me see. I think we picked it. Yeah. All right, winners were Hezo and Top Tick Nick. So all 4 of you winners, make sure to DM me Smart Prop from email. I will get to you guys sometime today, and then I'll send it over to the team. I just can't get myself to long this. That daily gap, I just can't. I'd rather wait, and if my bias is wrong and we flip all the way back up, I'll play it when it happens. Let's go, Space. Short week slow PA. Bro, look at this fucking weekly, bro. We're right back in the mix of things. We probably got to break a structure on the weekly, which is why I was extra bearish, right? Like we were chopping around for a bunch of weeks. We finally got to break a structure under all the previous wicks, and then
your cup still by the sink, like you might come back to drink. Every little thing you left feels heavier than regret. I don't cry the way I used to. Tears got tired of the truth. Now I just sit with the pain.
yeah, I know, bro. That the IFEG is what I had marked. I marked it out and I posted on Twitter. I'm like, bro, that shit was so ugly though, bro. Before. Violent dump and indices. Bro, those monthly gaps are going to be like the next bear market. I don't think we're going to tap it without any we're going to need a catalyst. This to me is like you get a short, whether you're trading micros or anything, you let it go for the day and see, like, obviously manage risk, whatever you want to risk, right? If you don't want to risk too much and go one micro, but you kind of let it play out, cash the top of the ranges. It's a game of probabilities. That's all it is to me.
I talk to empty spaces like you're still around. You left me in the quiet. No closure, no last line. Just a heart still holding on to a love that died.
Yeah, London Close will be here soon, about like an hour, I believe, right? I'm going through all my Twitter posts that I have about like my setup, right? SMT is not, yeah, like I'm pretty consistent with what I think about SMT. I've been pretty not a hater of it, but like it doesn't really work. Do you really journal? I'm not gonna lie, I don't journal anymore now. I do journal my red days though, not my green days. Only my red days.
Every promise bends and breaks. You don't stay, I don't ask. We let silence do the math.
Slow grind, bro.
Hands speak where words won't try. Truth gets lost between the lines. We're not wrong, just out of time. Crossing signs we can't define. We're living between the lines. Our lines, not yours, not mine. Just a moment passing by. Between the lines tonight, we don't choose, we don't fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like I feel like every time I try that Wheezy, it doesn't work. Well, there's upside or downside. Those higher time frame SMTs to me, like the initial tap did work, right? Like I think if I was up for London, I would have been fine. But the second taps is.
Every touch says don't let go. Morning waits outside the door. We're not ready for what's more. If this fades when daylight
Yeah, for sure. Gotta let the day finish. 100%.
fades, don't make it.
Still really early.
We were fire, we were smoke. Nothing promised, nothing broke. We're living between the lines. Not yours, not mine. Just a moment passing by. Between the lines tonight. No goodbye, no rewind. Just your breath against mine.
Still got a lot of time on this chat. Still got a lot of time. My options is down 10% right now. I'll be right back. Give me a second.
When the sound is gone and the lights turn white, I remember you. Between the lines. Between the lines. We talked in circles late at night, saying more but meaning less.
Oh yeah. We back. I heard. I'm with you on that.
Twice as long.
Got a 15-minute gap here. About 4 minutes.
Stayed unexpressed. There's nothing left to say, but I still feel the same. We let the silence stay instead of taking blame. There's nothing left to say, no reason left to stay, but I'm still calling out your name.
(2022) continuation here. Yeah. At this point, you'd have to wait for like like a 5 or 15 minute huge flip if you want to flip on the daily intraday. It's on YouTube. I got you. I listen to most of my music on YouTube. Peace and love time is coming soon. This fucking guy, bro. Damn right it is, bro. You damn right it is. That's funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Peace and love, chat. Peace and love. Have you seen a new trading platform, TradeC? Dude, I saw TradeC. It actually looks pretty good. It looks like Project X. Hopefully it works. Right? Is that what the whole thing was? Pretty clean. The issue is with all these trading platforms, they need really, really high stress tests. That's the biggest thing. Because they usually work like well early on, and then when a lot of people start liking it, a lot of people get on it, that's when it all turns to shit. They need to do some crazy stress tests on the servers before they. I mean, I guess they kind of live and learn, but.
I'm standing still, but the world moves on. Every second feels half gone. I don't chase.
I think that's what Project X should have done, is stress tested before they started giving out a bunch of. If you want free resets, trade on you. No cap, bro. You're onto something, because that is literally the #1 way to do it. If they release a new broker platform, whatever the fuck it is, you start trading on it and you're good. I think the drag feature is nice. I didn't Tradevate. I swear Tradevate is gonna release a lockout button. I think that'd be pretty cool. Bro, how you work with psychology, how do I learn to stop? And I mean, dude, it's all about having, I always say this, is about having data. Once you have that data that it can work over a long period of time, you won't feel the FOMO or the itch to get into another trade, because you understand over a long period of time, you're going to be fine and it's going to work out. You need to have that data though. And that data is going to require a lot of time of you just sitting there and figuring it out. In terms of, I don't really believe in back testing as much. Live testing is better for me. The back testing, there's a lot of situations where depending on what market condition you're trading, you might not know, right? So it might look high probability, but if you knew the market conditions, maybe you wouldn't have taken that trade. So live test and get a lot of data, bro. Once you have that data, you can fall back on it, and you understand if you just keep following that data, you'll be profitable over time. Tradevate testing it now, beta, nice. That's good. I think that's a pretty neat feature. How long it took me to become profitable? 8 months. 8 months. It wasn't a technical issue, it was a psychology issue. That's all it was. Yeah, the woman is ass. I mean, dude, this looks. I want this to dump so bad, bro. You have no idea. This looks so good for downside. There's 15-minute gaps right there, though, so I gotta be mindful of that. The 15-minute gaps right here. It's obvious. It's time, bro. All right, chat. Red on the day again. I'm in an options trade. I'm pretty much break even right now at this area, so we'll see what happens by the end of the day. Either We'll be up like 15-20K. It'll be down 15-20K. It's about average day. So I'll let you guys know and I'll update you guys as we go along in the Discord. But completely offsides today. I thought that daily SMT with ES was gonna hold, but it ended up not holding. So it's very unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? What are we gonna do about it? Hope you guys enjoy the stream. Hope you guys gain some knowledge. Hope you guys enjoy the giveaways, all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys for being on here. Make sure to drop a sub. I do market reviews every day. I'll do a market review today, you know, whatever happens. I'm not gonna make it right now because we're still in a trade, but after I will make it, and then we can discuss what happened. Yep, live on YouTube every single day, bro. I try to go for 9 a.m. Eastern, but I've been kind of waking up kind of late. So 9 a.m., 9:15 a.m. Eastern, I'm there. All right, peace and love, chat. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. If you guys are in the Discord, I'll keep you updated. Make sure links in the socials, all that. Make sure you can drop a follow on Instagram, Twitter, join the Discord, all that good stuff. All right, peace and love, peace and love.